Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. I do my best to answer all of those. Today's video is all about miners. I've noticed that the miner videos that I've done pretty well. I've gotten lots of views. That means people want to see them. And if you guys want to see them, I'll keep making them. So, got 5 different attacks for you, several different variations. We got queen walks of various sizes and a few mass miners as well in there. We got, the second one's going to be a queen walk miner, but it uses a blimp at the beginning of the attack to carve out a section of the base. So pretty cool stuff here. We're going to start it off with my attack. You know, if you've watched any of my videos, you're going to know I love showing my 3 stars. And if you had a YouTube channel, I'm betting you would show yours as well. But honestly, I smashed this really hard. Ended up swagging 2 heal spells, which surprised me. I expected it to work, obviously. I didn't know it was going to work that well. So let's get into this. You notice down in the troop bar, I've only got 2 healers on this attack. And, I thought that's all I would really need. If you look over up on the... My queen's going to go at noon, and she's going to walk down to the left, down towards 9 o'clock there. And, she's going to get through that single archer tower, no problem. 2 healers is fine. It'll keep her up through a single point defense. Then after that, I wanted her to get stuck on this gold mine for a lot longer, honestly. Because after that, there's not a lot that's targeting her. By then, you want to have your miners in the base doing a lot of tanking as well. You don't want to wait too long to start your miners. You want to get them in there pretty quick. As soon as she cuts that one building out that you need for the funnel, that way they end up tanking a lot of those defenses that would otherwise be targeted fully on your queen. So she does have to pop her ability early. So I used a freeze in there on the enemy queen and an expo combination. And that wall wrecker's still going in there. Had a hound in the CC. I've only used... What? Is that my second heal? Okay, I used 3 heals on this. And at this point, I knew the base was wrecked. So, really didn't need any more heals. My queen on that side ended up grabbing like 3 out of 4 of the wizard towers in the bases, and maybe a bomb tower too. So there really wasn't much left of this base to contend with. I couldn't find a really concentrated area of high hit points in the core of the base, so I didn't even bring a rage. I just brought 5 heals. And there you go. Base was wrecked. Carved it into a nice shape, found a good spot for my queen, and yeah, double swag on that one. Notice there was a giant in my CC with more max miners. The reason we bring a giant is he doesn't go underground, so the hound in the middle of the base will stick on that giant. And that prevents that hound from going out to your queen when the miners go underground. So that's why we're bringing a max giant in there, just to really catch the attention of that hound and keep that hound stuck in the middle of the base, not getting popped by the queen. Let me take a look at my notes, see what's next. I know it's Hex's hit, because he's the one that used the blimp. That's going to be on number 30. Really cool attack. I actually tried to do this attack a few wars ago, and it went horribly wrong. Failed miserably. I had a sweeper that moved my blimp, didn't get the value it needed. My queen walk also didn't go well. It was a mess. So I was really glad to see Hex pull one off here. So he takes out that single target Inferno, brings a haste for those loons, get him through that section quicker. And the reason is he wants to walk his queen down that side. If you follow from 12 down to the left, you'll see she'll end up getting bomb towers and everything. So gets that single target Inferno and some more defenses taken out on that side of the base and starts his queen walk over there. Now she's safe to walk on that side because he got rid of that single. Uses his king to funnel the other side of the base and sends the miners in the middle. Unfortunately, this was a great plan. Unfortunately, the queen doesn't cooperate. The loon's got 1 building down too many, and so she's going to walk around to the right side of the base and really not get any value at all. Which really sucks. It was definitely a really good plan. Oh, look at that rage placement there. Placed it on 3 expos and the clan castle. All 4 of those are really high hit point buildings, so your miners can get hung up on them for a long time. So that was a perfect location for a rage spell. So manages to get a heal spell down in between both of those wizard towers. Really nice placement. Remember, you don't have to heal the defenses. You just have to heal your troops where they're at when they're hitting those defenses. So he's going to get another heal spell down covering the inside of both of those bomb towers. So it's going to cover the blast from those bomb towers, or the fire, but not the bombs at the end. But, you know, he only had one heal left. It's the best he could do in that situation, definitely. So, since his queen didn't cooperate, it's dying out. She should have gone down and gotten more bomb towers, more defenses. Instead, she's going to pop the hound like an idiot. Thanks, queen. He's going to have to pop his ability to get rid of as many of those pups as possible. And then a giant bomb pops up to kill the archers and wreck his queen's health even further. It's kind of a miracle that he got this one, just because the queen walking around to the right really screwed him. But it was a brilliant plan, so I'm glad he got it, because he definitely deserved it. And miners are able to finish off the base. So, interesting plan, using that blimp to clear the path for the queen to walk down that side. Let's take a look at what's next. Next, we got Ballin with a queen walk miner hit on 33. Now, Hex's queen did not cooperate, but Ballin's queen, you're going to see by the end of this, one of the dumbest queen moves I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot, because I've seen the queen do some really dumb stuff. At least most of the time when she does it, it kind of makes sense. This one doesn't make any sense at all. You're going to see what I mean here shortly. So he's got the queen walk down on the bottom left there with the king up in the right, just trying to cut in the side of the funnel. If I was doing this hit, I might have got the miners down a little sooner, but you know what, maybe not, because they probably would have drawn over to that enemy king and really might have blown the funnel and gone around the base. So hard to say on that, but usually you want to get your miners in a little sooner than that so they can tank and help your queen out. Gets a freeze down on that loon and a poison as well. Luckily, that loon went over to the wall wrecker, but it only got one drop down before that wall wrecker broke. Getting the rage down to get that section of miners speeded up in there, and then should be coming into a heal over there. Pathing's definitely going a little crazy on this one. They take that single target out before it has a chance to wreck the queen. Very, very nice. And at least all they have is a pretty thin path left through the rest of this base. So Hound does come over to the queen this time. She's going to end up popping it, but he's got a wizard over there to help, help kill the Hound a little sooner, and also help with the pups once it pops. That's a good thing too. He doesn't have an ability left, so it's a good thing there's no other defenses firing on his queen right there. Now we're coming into this section where can't even believe how dumb this queen is. Watch, she's going to start hitting on this section of wall. Let's just pause right here. Why is she hitting on that section of wall? If she opens up that compartment, she still can't reach any buildings. She could have reached the cannon, but the miners just wrecked it. She can't reach this. She can't reach any buildings from inside that compartment. So you think she's going to retarget? No, she's not going to retarget. She's just going to keep hitting that wall. She's going to keep hitting that wall until it breaks. I watched this attack live and I was just, wow. And as soon as she breaks it, then she walks around the base. Explain that one to me. That doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. But luckily he does it, at least it happened late in the raid. Didn't make a difference. Had plenty of miners to get the job done without the queen. Oh my gosh. So those are the 3 queen walk miner variations I had to show you. Now we're just going to do a couple of mass miner attacks. Sometimes there's no good spot to walk your queen, and just mass miners is the way to go. So basically all you do there is you set a hero on each side, and you put your wall wrecker in the middle to do as much tanking as it can. A lot of times it's nice if the CC will draw out to it, especially if there's a loon in the CC to drop. And you can, it can do some tanking so that loon doesn't have a chance to drop all over your miners. No loon in this one. That's nice. So just using the queen down on the bottom and then the king up on the top and minors just in the middle. Let's zoom in a little bit here. She's got double heals in there and used a rage right in the beginning. There was a lot of high hit point stuff to get through there. And then heroes are still going strong. You'll notice he got his minors in really soon after the heroes, and that allows those minors to do a lot of tanking for the heroes, keeps them alive longer, and that keeps the king clearing more of that trash on the outside, and it keeps the queen clearing bases from the outside and the inside of the base. So that's why you don't want to wait too long to get your minors in there. You want them to go in there and do some tanking. They work really well in harmony with the heroes. So he's out of heals at this point. Doesn't matter. This base is wrecked. He's got a bunch of minors up. Got a free spell. He's going to go ahead and throw it down on that last little section into defenses because, hey, why not? But with that amount of minors up left, there's no splash damage left. It's just cleanup at this point. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward through the end of this one. And that base is wrecked. I should also mention that hit that Mango did. He did not know it was a Hound in the CC. He thought it was going to be a Hound in the CC, so he went ahead and designed his attack around it, and he was right. Good thing. But man, I just can't do that. I'm too worried. Like, wow, what if it's a freaking big dragon? My miners are going to get wrecked. But, you know, he was confident enough that base would have a Hound that he just went ahead and did it. He was right, and he smashed it. So let's go up and take a look at Hookie's triple on 18. Just another mass minor attack. This one he's going to bring, this was another fresh hit. So he brought that wall wrecker in from the side so that if it ended up being a mixed CC, it would get stuck on the wall wrecker and he would have a chance to double poison it, and his queen could help out with the CC kill. So luckily, we had another Hound in the CC. In CWL, we're seeing a lot of Hounds in the CCs, or, you know, in the higher league play or whatever. So, you know, because a lot of people are trying to defend that fresh hit. A lot of times, if you don't know there's a Hound in the CC and you come in with the kill squad, it can really ruin your kill squad value by really taking the queen out of the game entirely. So we're seeing a lot of Hounds in the higher war clan leagues. So that's why some of these guys are just kind of guessing that certain bases are going to have Hounds in them. But he was prepared for a mixed CC from the way that he brought in that wrecker and queen. Once again, base is wrecked. This one had all the trash on the backside of the base. That really allowed the miners to just run through all the defenses first. And by the time the end of the base is gone, I mean, sure, the spells are gone, but so are the defenses. He's only got one Tesla on the backside of this base. They're really just cleaning it up. So we'll speed it up because, yeah, that's just cleanup. I love watching that Hound chase around your ground troops to the end of the raid. He's got freaking archers getting ready to pop it. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that have been a mess if they popped that freaking Hound like 30 seconds ago? Anyways, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the minor raids. You know, I like doing them. They're a lot of fun. And, you know, with the amount of Hound CCs we're seeing, we're getting a lot of opportunities to do the minor raids. They're pretty easy. But, you know, also you want to plan. You got to plan it. If you just throw miners at a base, you know, and you fail, you know, come on, plan it out. What spells do you need? Do you need that rage? If you do, where are you going to use it? Can you throw a Queen Walk in there? Because if you can throw a Queen Walk in there and keep a Hound away from it, you get really good value out of that. So, you know, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.